I'm Italy, and you're in tune to the gallery. Benyamin, aka BadMan Ben. Keep it locked, right, yes, sir.
Me want a sweet drum beat so me can skank up me feet. Feeling the vibes, feeling the vibes. The gallery a play, them nah go delay. Feeling the vibes, feeling the vibes. Boom, this is King Tapo representing to the fullest. Always keeping it locked to the gallery. You understand, with Benyamin, aka BadMan Benny. King Tapo says, play music. Are you feeling it?
Watch in the Brooklyn and me I say New York. BadMan Benny. You know what the thing are. Me I say Caribbean Power Jam. Some boy if you know. Simple as I represent. One not government. Right now, sound up. Sound up. Bad sound I play. Caribbean Power Jam. I go bust them big eh. Sound up. Sound up. Bad sound I play. Caribbean Power Jam. I go bust them big eh. Benny. One knock, one clap. No time at all. You know fire one pop with repeated shot automatic your lap. Head a roll like jelly and chop. Dub plate inna the body and stop. Triple dub plate pan heavy sound clash Benny. Play about the chop. Sound up, sound up, sound a go day. Caribbean Power Jam, I go bust them big eh. Sound up, sound up, sound a go day. Caribbean Power Jam, I go bust them big eh. Alright, Benny, tell them no fear man. And you a kill sound from day one. Oh, them fi disrespect Caribbean Power Jam when we a kill from day one. Them coulda big like King Kong. Benny a fire shot man a fling bomb. Pump pick off like sick man. Them dopey bad fly and them gal and bitch pan. So tell them sound up, bad sound up play. Caribbean Power Jam, I go bust them big eh. Sound up, bad sound a play. Caribbean Power Jam, I go bust them big head. Yeah man, you know what the thing there now, they do it and done by simple as I represent for the whole Caribbean Power Jam family. Yeah man, I broke it and I say New York.
I go drink water and mind my business. Mind my business. Drink water and mind my business. Mind my business. I go drink water and mind my business. Mind my business. Drink water and mind my business. Who me? I don't watch people man. I looking for house and land. Who me? I don't watch people things. I's a queen. I have my own king. Have some of them that stalk the most. Like they know it all. Ask them how they get their Gucci purse. I go drink water and mind my business. Mind my business. Drink water and mind my business. Mind my business. I go drink water and mind my business. Mind my business. Drink water and mind my business. Me and them can't be friends. I fight the battle and Jah give me health and strength. Now it's we. That can't be English, that had to be French. Have some of them that stalk the most, like they know it all. But if the ground water slip and I fall, it's them so go I go drink water and mind my business. Mind my business. Drink water and mind my business. Mind my business. I go drink water and mind my business. Mind my business. Drink water and mind my business. Me and you are no beef. I is the police and you is the thief. The people you think is your friend, them only there cause you have money to spend. Have some of them that stalk the most, like they know it all. But when your head hot and can't see your way, who you that's call? I go drink water and mind my business. Mind my business. Drink water and mind my business. Mind my business. I go drink water and mind my business. Mind my business. Drink water and mind my business.
Yeah, I want to welcome everybody to the gallery this evening here on Crew Power Jam Radio. Thank you all for joining us. Make sure you download that Caribbean Power Jam Radio app to your tablet as well as to your phone to keep it locked to this show and all the shows here on Caribbean Power Jam Radio. So we thank everybody for joining us again this evening right here. Make sure just for the gallery, you subscribe to our YouTube channel, follow us on Facebook, and like our Instagram page as well as on Twitter. And again, just thank you all for joining us here this evening. Number for the studio here is 718-393-5385. We'll open up the phone lines later on so you can talk to us. And we'll be speaking with Butterfly, our motivational speaker. She is returning to the gallery here this evening, as she is always scheduled to be here on the third week of every month. So she is returning to the gallery here to speak with all of us. So just be prepared. Just be prepared. I just put it like that. So, and again, thank you all for joining us. And hopefully everybody had a peaceful weekend, as we are still, getting towards the middle of the week. Just started off the work week yesterday for everybody, and hopefully everything is going well. So just want to say happy birthday also for everybody that's celebrating their birthday today. So I do want to say happy birthday to Princess Renee, and saying happy birthday to Anika Davis, as well as to Faye-Ann Young, saying happy birthday to Heidi Waif, as well as to Raphael Charles, saying happy birthday to Toya Brown, as well as to Allison Stewart, saying happy birthday to Jesse McFarlane, as well as to Julian Thomas, saying happy birthday to Abena Dean, as well as to Marlena Ghani, saying happy birthday to Trinice, saying happy birthday to Finona Curtin, as well as to Paulette Marshall, saying happy birthday to Shade McLean, as well as to Amanda Williams. So saying happy birthday to you all and everyone that is celebrating their birthday. If you didn't make it on the list, or I need to put you on the list, you could always feel free to put out there in the chat, Caribbean Power Jam Radio app, or on the Facebook, on the YouTube, or you could just call us up 718-393-5385 so you can give your birthday shout outs as well. I need these shout outs and saying happy anniversary to anybody that's celebrating their anniversary today as well. So again, I'm going to return to the music. Just thanking you all for joining us here on the gallery, here on Caribbean Power Jam Radio. Thanking you all for joining us. And again, make sure you subscribe, like, follow, share, all that stuff. And we definitely appreciate everybody that joins us consistently again every week. So it's the gallery here on Caribbean Power Jam Radio.
And roll it, them girl them not like you. Wine and roll it, twist your waist like wine and fold it. Bubble and roll it, my girl just show off yourself. Good on and good on and good on and bend. Good on and good on and good on and bend. Jump on a stranger, wine on a friend. Good on and 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 bend. Good on and good on and good on and bend. Jump on a stranger, wine on a friend. Good on and good on and kick them shoes off. Dunk on the ground, knees bruise off. Bashman, damn girl, you is a boss. Too hot, cool off. You broke this, too laugh. Girl, you're full of party sauce. On the IG, you always trend. Perfect, girl, you always 10. And you a model, me artist friend. And you a burn up the parties, them. So, girl, tick and burn. Tick and burn. Tick and burn. All eyes on you. Wine and hold it. Twist your waist like wine and fold it. Bubble and roll it. Them girl, them not hot like you. Wine and roll it. Twist your waist like wine and fold it. Bubble and roll it. My girl, just show off
The Gallery with BadMan Benny.
No anger, I'm smiling with me hands up. Hey, what they calling me? Mr. Happy Papi, Mr. Happy Papi, Mr. Happy Papi. Yeah, what they calling me? Mr. Happy Papi, Mr. Happy Papi. 'Cause I ever happy. Yeah, stress for what? No. Vex for what? No. Depress for what? No. Nothing can get to me. Fret for what? No. Regret for what? No. Upset for what? No. Nothing can get to me. Problems, I don't have no problems. Any issue that I face, I let the Almighty solve them. Life too sweet, I can't complain. The only constant is the change, and we go touch the road again. So as long as you call my name, then I will answer. I'm a happy camper, and love is my sponsor. Oh, and as long as I'm man of life, then I will dance up. No time for no anger, I'm smiling with me hands up. Hey, what they calling me? Mr. Happy Papi, Mr. Happy Papi, Mr. Mr. Happy Papi. Yeah, what they calling me? Mr. Happy Papi. Mr. Happy Papi. Cause I ever happy. Yeah.
The place where I come from, we love soca music bad. So anytime in the place where soca play, we just party hard. Don't need no big stage to enjoy we could be a backyard fed being there. Once the soca playing, and they have plenty run. Yes, it could be a good ride. Yes, or a little small line.
Yeah, good night to you, DJ Satch, and good night to you, Kanzi. Welcome you all to the gallery this evening.
I can't imagine living without it. Soca, we love it. Love it. Man, it's the sweetest thing in the world. The sweetest thing manufacture. Gonna be start some trouble. Hug up your friend right now while we start some trouble. Jump around in the circle, causing trouble. Carry on, man, I tell them soca, we love it. We love it. I can't imagine living without it. I love it, I love it, I love it. Soca, we love it. We love it. Man, it's the sweetest thing in the world. The sweetest thing. Everybody sing. If you love soca music, jump and shout out, shout out, shout out. Push it rockin' out the air, flockin' out the air. Jump, this is soca playing. And they have plenty run. It could be a good ride.
Getting you on now, listening to the gallery here on Caribbean Power Jam Radio. Thank you all for joining us this evening here at another Tuesdays. We rock with you 7 p.m. to 9 p.m. Eastern Time. Following the GG show every Tuesday again, 5 p.m. to 7 p.m. right here on Caribbean Power Jam Radio. So we thank and appreciate you all for joining us here this evening, and we are joined by Butterfly this evening. So we're gonna just get right back into it because it's been a while since she has been here with us. So welcome to the gallery, or welcome back to the gallery.
Hello, everyone. How y'all doing? I'm glad to be back. Thank you so very much.
Yeah, I guess you had a little technical glitches going on with your social media side and couldn't get you on. But you got a good little summer break, at least.
Yeah. By force. By force, the woes of social media. We won't get into it too much. But yeah, the woes of social media and these crazy hackers. Shut me down for a little bit. What happened?
No, but you got everything back up and running now.
Well, yeah, I'm back up and running, but I had to change my name up a little bit on my pages, so it's now I am Butterfly Thoughts.
All right, so again, we are joined by Butterfly Thoughts LLC, our in-house motivational speaker, influencer, whatever words apply. So it's been a while, as mentioned, it's been a while. So what have you been, besides your absence and your forced absence or your unintended absence, what else has been going on throughout the summer that you
just preparing for what is to come. I am working on a podcast. Right now my channel on YouTube is called Butterfly Chronicles with Kimmy. So I am working on getting different podcast shows going on there. So yeah.
So again, Butterfly's here to motivate everybody. So if you do have any questions that you would like to ask her, you could always feel free to put that out there in the chat. Everybody that's watching on Facebook and YouTube, and everybody out there on the Caribbean Power Jam Radio app as well. So some of the things that just to remind some of the things that we've been speaking about with Butterfly since she started joining us is in terms of helping us get ourselves together, and that's basically her purpose. Basically her job or her focus is to help people get themselves together.
Right.
So, one of the things that she mentioned very early on is, it's about setting goals properly and making sure you write down your goals in order that you can keep up to date with your goals. Once you have it written down, you could always go back to it, see where you are, and see where you're lacking, see what you may be missing, see what changes you need to make and things like that. And she's been giving us some acronyms every now and then. She gave us STOP, and because I didn't write that down, now I automatically forgot that, even though I remembered it.
Do you remember what it is?
I know it was just I just remember STOP. I know the P in STOP is just plan and pray, prepare, plan and pray. So I know what that's what the P is for.
So yes, so STOP is I call it my STOP method, where it will help you to relax, relate, release in a sense. So the S is stop, the T is to take a breather, and the O is observe what's happening around you. What is making you what is happening around you that is making you be anxious about, or depressed about, or you want to pop off about. Let's just put it there. See what's triggering you, right? And then the P, it has 3 P's, which is plan, pray, and proceed.
Oh, so I got it all wrong. Well, I got two of them right.
Yes.
Yeah. I added prepare in there. But I think you got to prepare before you you gotta definitely gotta pray.
Yes.
And you definitely got to plan, and you got to make your preparations. But yeah, proceeding is definitely a very important thing to do.
Right.
And
proceed and execute your plans.
Yes. So again, we are speaking to Butterfly. She joins us here every third week of the month here on the gallery. And we thank you again, everybody that's joining us out there. Everybody is, we got the Instagram back up as well. So regardless of the platform, make sure you follow us on Instagram, like us on Facebook, and subscribe to our YouTube channel. And again, we thank everybody for joining us here this evening. So what is going to be the acronym for this evening? What is it that you
I did not.
Not necessarily acronym, but what is it that you would like to help people get into?
Okay.
I know this is August, so basically school will be starting for many, of course, from kindergarten up until college. So everybody's getting off of that high, going whether they went away, whether they stayed back. But I know it's school time, so people have to start planning and praying that they will get them A's. And that's the goal. That's the goal for everybody. To just put that out there in your mind. Regardless of your age, you want to get A's. You're not trying to get B's and C's. You want to get A's. So
well, however, I've been saying a lot lately is take a break. Make sure you take a break from all of the crazy, whether that is a staycation or a vacation or just taking a day to yourself to prepare your mind for what is to come. Decompress from everything that is going around you, the mundane things around you, and of course, prepare your mind for what is to come for the next school year. What do you need to do? What do you need to accomplish in the next school year or next couple of months?
So as people are getting ready for school, of course, you're going to see a lot of back to school drives and a lot of things taking place. But that you mentioned, so how much of it? It may be difficult to take a full day. For those that are going to school, I guess it depends on your course load, but you definitely need to take some sort of mindful rest break so that you don't overwhelm yourself. But what advice would you give for people that are brand new to whatever level they're in, freshmen in college, high school, junior high?
So who's brand new into going to a new school, or?
Well, I guess overall, brand new going into a new school. So even if they might be transferring, so brand new going to a new school and trying to adjust while still academically trying to progress.
Okay. Well, again, it is a scary time when you're you're going into a new class, a new school, new of everything, right? But again, once you have your tools, which is, again, my stop method could work for anybody, and just help you to breathe. My main thing is breathing, allowing yourself to know that it is okay to feel this way, and that you can go about, you just taking one step at a time, breathing through the process, and breathing from your diaphragm, not your lungs, because we always breathe from our lungs, but you get a better exhale, and you come off of that anxiousness a lot quicker when you're breathing from your diaphragm versus your lung, right? So that's my little spiel.
So everybody, just make sure you take your breathing breaks. Relax your mind. Probably need to do that now. 'Cause right now, I don't know why, but my watch is saying that I'm stressed. It has.
Oh.
I don't know. It's been doing it every now and then. Normally, it's been correct. I've been wearing this one for about at least a year, and normally, if it's usually in the blue, but for some reason, it's saying that I'm in the red. So I don't know why it's saying that I'm stressed right now, even though I'm on. It's probably.
Are you thinking about extra stuff going on?
I don't know. I'm thinking about the show right now, so I can't. and I'm definitely not stressed about that. Music usually calms me down anyway. So,
right.
Yeah. So it's telling me to take a breather right now, but I don't know why it's saying that I'm stressed right now. But definitely, everybody out there, if just take yourself a breathing break every now and then. Well, I should say a deep breathing, because you're always breathing. So take yourself a deep breathing break every now and then to relax yourself and relax your mind. So definitely everybody is getting ready for school during this time. Just to make sure that you stay focused and do keep up with the things that you need to be keeping up with. But again, the goals. And I know pretty much in school, one of the things that Butterfly mentioned earlier on, as mentioned, that you always write things down, write down your goals. And
yes.
Write down your objectives, see, go back and check it, see where you've gone, see how far you've gotten. I'm not good at writing stuff down, but
right. But another thing that a lot of people do is write the big goals, right? And then they find it so hard to do because it's so big, right? So what I would do in that case is, yes, you have your big goals, but then break that goal down into bite-sized pieces, and then do them step by step. And each bite-sized piece usually have multiple steps, so do those step by step. And then once you have accomplished one part of it, celebrate that. Give yourself a pat on the back.
So I don't know if I can reach my back too good, but no, because just reminding, in terms of just staying relaxed. Taking a walk is one of those things that are beneficial, as well as taking a breather. So we were doing the walking challenges throughout the summer. Actually, I didn't set up one for this week, but we were doing the walking challenges here in the gallery. The weekly challenge every week for everybody out there that wanted to join. Yeah, it is. And between, I think only won 1 week out of all of the weeks we were doing throughout the summer. But it's one of those things that it is competitive. A lot of people joining in on it, just for the bragging rights. So in terms of just challenging other people, even people that they don't know. And we did that starting in the summer to help people lose weight, get themselves in shape. I won't blame it on the walking, but I only could say, because it's pretty much noticeable at this time, that I did lose 50 pounds throughout the summer. So I'm hoping that don't come back in the winter though. So,
congratulations.
But I can't reach my back too much, so I can't pat my back right now. But but yeah, if there's one goal, if there's one goal that I accomplished for the year, it would be that. And I still going down, still dropping some more. I don't have.
It's okay.
I don't have.
But
a full
celebrate
goal.
that one win.
Yeah. Oh, that one win. So
Celebrate it. You know what I mean? Because if you don't celebrate it, you're gonna get tired of doing it, and then you're gonna resort back. So celebrate yourself.
So again, we're talking to Butterfly right here. I'm a motivational speaker. I want to welcome everybody that's joining in the chat. So good night to you, Phoenix, and good night to you, Abby, and good night to you, Queen Farai. And I want to welcome everybody to the gallery as well. Gonna get into some music again before we continue on. And again, if you have any questions, if you have any anything that's on your mind that you feel like talking about or opening up, to the public, you can always well, I guess if you're calling on the phone, 718-393-5385, you could always remain anonymous or disguise your voice. If you just have a situation that you want to talk about. Also, I do later on in the show, because we were speaking last week in the program about the brawl that took place in Montgomery, Alabama. So since Butterfly's here, I'll get her thoughts on that later on in the show as well. And of course, have some updates on that now that some arrests have been made. Because last week, all of the arrests that they were aiming for weren't done as yet. The people were detained. They were just gathering information and video. So, we're going to get into that and, much more. So, continue to keep it locked right here to the gallery here on Caribbean Power Jam Radio. Again, make sure you have that Caribbean Power Jam Radio app. Subscribe to the gallery on YouTube. Follow us on Instagram and like our Facebook page. And also follow us on Twitter as well. So, we're going to play some music, come back. And, we're going to talk some more with Butterfly and also get into our health tip before we get to the end of the first hour of our program. So, again, just keep it locked right here to the gallery.
The Gallery with BadMan Benny.
Feel it in the air from the time I wake. Spirits come alive when we celebrate. What we bring to life to happen every day. Is a kind of high that they can replicate. This stage is we own. This place is we
Look how the girl shake it, all over town shake it. This be how the girl nothing yet. Possession in a mess. Plenty rum and no rest. I'm not ready to rent. Security just anyway. Yeah, divine ready. Hey, mash up the downstage. Stop it, shake it, crush it, shell it, wreck it. Hey, mash up the downstage. Stop it, shake it, crush it, shell it, wreck it. Whoa, mash up the downstage. It was a real time. We winding it on the camera, showing off with the big colors. And this is my stage. They say we are no behavior. They say we won't make this paper, but you know like nothing matter. And this is my stage. Oh yo yo, I'm coming first and leaving last. It's right now me the boss. We say, oh yo yo, we shot it in the wrong pass. It's right now me the boss. We say, when this soca inside, I'm in brain, Lord. So like that thing, it just drive me insane, Lord. I want to play once again and again. What I rain and what I hate, Lord. It was so crazy. Destruction when we perform. It was so crazy. Oh Lord, if they think we done, they don't see nothing yet. Possession in a mess. Plenty rum and no rest. I'm not ready to rent. Security just anyway. Yeah, divine ready. Hey, mash up the downstage. Stop it, shake it, crush it, shell it, wreck it. Hey, mash up the downstage. Stop it, shake it, crush it, shell it, wreck it. Whoa, mash up the downstage.
So again, you are listening to the gallery here on Career Power Jam Radio, and thank you all for joining us this evening. And we also joined by Butterfly, our motivational speaker. Thanking her for joining us and returning to the gallery after her summer break. So we are back. Well, we've been here. She's back. Actually, we did take a little summer break ourselves in the month of June, or the beginning of summer, and then return. So we did take our little breather. Took our little break as well. So all of us are back, getting ready. Everybody that's getting ready for school, and just hoping everybody does enjoy their school year and just stay focused. And all of you students, or what they call them today, scholars, stay focused and make sure that you come back with A's. A minus is where we is the least expected. So. You definitely want to excel. You definitely want to put yourself in a good position, like getting a credit score. Aiming to get a better credit score will help you achieve a lot in life. So, getting on that honor roll, getting on that dean's list, and of course, there's only going to be one valedictorian per graduation year. But just have that goal in your mind, write that down, and try to achieve that. So, we were speaking about that, and so again, we are joined by Butterfly, and she's joined us. I just want to get your thoughts about. I know you've probably seen all the videos from last week. What took place in Montgomery, Alabama. So I just wanted to get your thoughts on that, and I'll give some updates in terms of the arrest and everything in the second hour of our show. But while Butterfly's here, just want to hear from her.
I don't know if I could really say my really true thoughts about it.
You could open up yourself.
I could be honest.
Yeah, I mean, just edit your language, but you could.
Oh yeah. No.
But you could speak your mind. Yeah, definitely could speak your mind.
So, to be honest, this is the most proud I've been of our peoples uniting. Not saying that we have to do that as in any means and be violent about it. However, that was a case of unity. And this is what we need to do as a people, is to unite as a people so that we can be able to excel in this world and not take advantage of each other and not have the mentality of the crabs in the barrel, right? So that's personally how I feel about it. However, I'm waiting to see what these charges is gonna be.
They are released. So like I said, I'll mention those charges and later.
Charges?
No, I'll mention those charges in the second hour of our show. But yeah, there have been some charges that have been laid out. Yeah, they were. Yeah, I read the statement from the mayor last week, and the police were doing their investigation, just getting everything. Because there was, of course, there was much video. So everywhere you turn, there was like a different angle of the videos of what took place. So, So, do you think that this, you mentioned that you're proud. Do you think that this is a catalyst? And of course, not promoting violence or anything like that. But do you think that this is a catalyst to some form of unity? Or do you think it was like a one-shot thing, just happening in one location and probably won't happen again?
I hope that it's not a one-shot thing. Just the uniting of it all was what I wanted to see, because to be honest, not everybody knew who that gentleman was. But just the fact of what was happening, they was like, oh no, we gotta go help this dude, right? By all means necessary. So I hope and I pray that we continue to unite and hold each other up as much as possible.
And again, because those things like that, I always thought about like what could have been avoided, and many of the situations that we see with people video stuff. We know the George Floyd situation. I know that was police, but life could have been saved in that situation if people jumped in on that level. Of course, there would have been some deep repercussions in regards to that, but at least a life would have been saved in that situation. Even people in New York, I see people in New York, they share the videos, they post the video what took place in Alabama, and of course, many people are proud. But then I think about and I'd have to look at the name, 'cause I forgot the name. The brother that was choked out on the train.
Right.
And everybody was just watching. So there are so many situations that have taken place where everybody's just watching and not doing anything. So this is one situation where people actually jumped in and did something. At the risk of getting arrested, jail time, fines, anything like that. But just imagine many of the other situations that we do know about where people could have jumped in. Even Eric Garner. That would have. Of course, that would have been a deeper situation. Like I said, those are situations. Mention those situations of dealing with police, except for the one in the train. But dealing with police, and of course, there's the risk of getting shot yourself and things like that. But
absolutely,
just imagine what changed, how life could have been different now if people stepped in. And again, it's it's easy to look in. Feel proud right now, and many people are.
Right.
But think about seeing that situation. All of us just think to ourselves that weren't there. What would you have done? Because again, it wasn't the entire doc that was there. I mean, you have many videos, so you still have many people that were videotaping that weren't jumping in.
Right.
So at what point where
do you draw the line?
Right. And what would you have done, personally in that situation? There's some of the things that to think about. But again, that was a situation where people did jump in to help someone that was defenseless, to help them. So can't be too mad about that. I don't know. That was a situation where somebody would have lost their life. But I mentioned like George Floyd, Eric Garner, various other situations where the public was there, and they felt helpless. But
correct.
Just wanted to get your thoughts on that, and I'll mention some of the charges that were levied,
that were brought down
later on. So I'll mention this one thing. Well, I'll look it up as well, because I do have the list of charges. But the one person that they were looking for, no, actually the last person I should say they were looking for was the person with the chair. So
right.
So that was like the final when they were doing the entire investigation throughout the week.
Right.
That was the last person that they were basically looking for.
Yeah, and I knew that one was going to be that one was going to get some charges. I knew that because it was a sticking point of, okay, now you're going overboard. right? So, but you was asking me what was my thoughts on something.
But just the overall situation, and
Well,
what would you? What do you like?
Again.
As proud as you are, what do you think you would have done in that situation?
You never know what you would do until you're in a situation,
Mm-hmm.
right? However, I think once I saw that everybody was like there was so much people getting there, I probably would have kind of stand back just to see what was gonna happen. You know what I mean? And just to survey what was going on, because that's normally my MO anyways. Because I'm a person that observes a lot. So that would have probably been my MO at that time. Just watching how everybody came. Well, not everybody, but a whole lot of people came all at once. And then if there was a cause for me to jump in, then I'll jump in. But I just, you brought up the case with the young guy on the train, and that was very disheartening. I take the trains all the time, and when I first heard it, I was kind of like on the fence of what was going on, right? But the more I kept hearing the stories from it, I'm like, okay, what are we really talking about here? Like, what are we really doing, right? So I totally feel different now than I did when it first happened. Because again, I go on a train every day. I see these type of people every day, but I ignore them. It's just what it is. Because they eventually move on. But to see that situation happen, no, I would have had to definitely be like, okay, enough is enough.
Because like I said, what is that situation? And the person that died with Jordan Neely, that was his name. Even if somebody just, and I always think about that with the George Floyd situation. If somebody just like do something, that would at least give it like a 1 second to get them off of them. It doesn't,
Right.
stop the person from trying to subdue the individual, but that little 1 second could save a life. Or that distraction
Right.
could basically save a life. So,
But then the thing is, when you're dealing with the cops who have guns,
right, that's the right.
You want to take a minute to think about what should you do or what can you do in that moment,
Yeah, so these are
right? Because they got guns. It's either your life or that person's life. Which one is it going to be? That's that type of situation. But Neely, that was civilian to civilian. Right? So that would have been an easier situation to say, okay, you can jump in and be like, okay, enough is enough. You done got him on the ground. It is what it is. Leave it alone now. Right? Versus dealing with a cop who has a gun.
So many things that would go through anybody's mind, in that situation. But we definitely will continue our discussion of this and many more in the second hour of our program. As we continue on, just going to throw in a song. Going to get into the health tip as well before we get into the commercial break. So again, we are joined by Butterfly. She's staying with us until the second hour of our program. So we thank you all for joining us. Thank you, Hazel. And thank you to Terry for joining us and keeping it locked into the gallery here on Caribbean Power Jam Radio. So just going to throw in a tune, get into the health tip again, and we'll be back after the commercial break.
Start it, Mikey. Start it now. Nah, you start it, Fox. Start the madness now. Start to drift over there. Drift over there. Drift over there. Let's go. How you could come in front of the stage when we performing and don't expect to get touched? You must sing now. Come in front of the Juve at the red fete and don't expect to get splashed. Don't do that. You better move from up there. Move from there. Go from up there. Move from there. Go stand up there. You can't say I didn't want ya. Move from up there. Move from there.
mentioned, we're going to get into our health tip for the day. So continue to keep it locked, and even after the commercial break, and we give some more discussion with everybody out there in the chat. I'll read out some of the comments, and we'll get more into discussion with Butterfly as well. But we have our health tip.
Paging Dr. BadMan.
So this week we're going to talk about chanca piedra. I'm probably pronouncing that wrong. What is it? Spanish? Well, it's an herb, but it's Spanish for stone breaker. It's one of those herbs that is used for breaking up kidney stones, as the name is mentioned. So if you have problems with kidney stones, or if you need a diuretic to get the urine flowing, the chanca piedra is one of those things that you could actually use for that. But beyond that, beyond breaking kidney stones, it's also used for detoxing the liver, and also beneficial for removing various toxins from the body, various bacteria and various viruses as well. And one of these things that is good for the digestive system, for those that suffer from diarrhea and or constipation, you could use the chanca piedra to utilize that as well. And being that it's an herb, it is good for various chronic, lung issues such as asthma and various other things. And that's this week's health tip from Dr. BadMan.
Please don't touch that dial. Power Jam will be right back after these words from our sponsors.
Brooklyn, it'll be a night of pure elegance and enchantment. Get ready for the Big Black Tie Libra celebration. Saturday, September 30th, walk the red carpet and make a grand entrance in your finest attire. Pure elegance, pure enchantment. Music by Team Unity Squad, DJ Mashworks, DJ Soca Dread, and DJ Stefan.
It's so good loving somebody, and somebody loves you back.
For tickets, visit frontlineticketing.com or Caribbean Power Jam Radio, 169 Remsen Avenue, Brooklyn, New York, 11212. For bottle packages, contact us at 917-346-4415. Doors open at 10 p.m. sharp. Don't miss out on this night of elegance and class. Mark your calendars for September 30th and join us for the Big Black Tie Libra celebration.
From deep down in my soul.
Friday, September 1st, Labor Day weekend. It goes down. Soca Fest. Soca Fest. Brooklyn Museum, 200 Eastern Parkway, Brooklyn, New York. Featuring Cast the Band.
Don't tell me about work in the morning, unless we're talking hard work.
Bungie Garland, Fairlands, and the Viking Band. Skinny Fabulous. Bulletin Animal.
She want me
Ravi B, Foreman Appy, Temper, Vaughn, J. Dell, Mikkel Tasha, Jimmy October, Talbury, and many more. Showtime is at 8 p.m. and we party till 3. Early bird tickets cost $60. VIP is $80 at Frontline Ticketing and Eventbrite. For more information, 954-478-1156 and 718-781-2129. Soca Fest, Labor Day weekend, Friday, September 1st. Brooklyn Museum.
Children begin noticing physical differences in those around them as early as age 2. That's the same age they begin adopting the attitude and vocabulary of their parents. So use that opportunity to let your children know that it's okay to not only talk about our differences, but to celebrate them.
That's a lesson they're never too young to learn. The more you know.
Do you want your next project to stand out? Log on to our website, finaltouchgraphics.com. We specialize in flyer designs, motion designs, website designs, and many more. Let's get started on your next project. Contact us at www.finaltouchgraphics.com or email info@finaltouchgraphics.com.
Nothing to discuss, cause I did win by default and without any doubt. I'm a me happy adult, I no go feed the girl, I no go feed the girl.
Final Touch. FinalTouchGraphics.com.
In March 2020, COVID hit with a disproportionately devastating impact on Black and Brown communities. SyncCare founder Tony Welters saw that the care that many take for granted still isn't readily available in predominantly Black and Brown communities. SyncCare is a health and care partner. Our purpose is to every day improve the health and well-being of those who need care the most, with a deep commitment to Black and Brown communities. Our team members are called to deliver health and care where people live. We refer to our members as family members because we treat them like members of our own families. We believe that care starts with knowing and understanding our family members and their communities. Care Medical Practice, partnered in purpose with SyncCare, is an independent primary care practice that delivers whole person care and well-being services with the help of local physicians and nurses. You can find Care Medical Practice's Brooklyn offices at 322 Linden Boulevard and 481 Atlantic Avenue. Care Medical Practice, partnered in purpose with SyncCare, provides quality care, personal engagement, and better outcomes. To learn more, visit www.sync.care, that's CINQ.CARE, or give us a call at 718-225-4193.
Melnia Cordes Law PC is here for your legal needs. We do all types of family immigration applications and visa consular processing. Want to file for your spouse? Call us. Want to file for a child? Call us at 929-610-0074. Want to file for a brother or sister? Call us at 929-610-0074. Was your petition denied? Call us at 929-610-0074. Have an immigration problem? Call us at 929-610-0074. Visit us online at melniacordeslaw.com.
Are you ready to buy a car or thinking about buying a car? Then look no further than Gold Coast Motors Group. They have Acura, Jeep, Lexus, BMW, Toyota, Honda, Nissan, Mercedes, VW, Infiniti, Land Rover, Porsche, Audi, GMC, Ford, Maserati, Chevrolet, Chrysler, Dodge, Jaguar, Cadillac, Hyundai, Kia, Mazda, Volvo, and more. Call Gold Coast Motors today at 888-792-8484. That's 888-792-8484. Gold Coast Motors has a simple application process, no hidden fees or unexpected surprises. Did I mention that they will deliver your new car to you? Now that's service. Call Gold Coast Motors today at 888-792-8484. Your new car awaits you.
Gary from the Real Estate Authorities. Protect, serve, and save. The phone number, 800-243-1420. 800-243-1420. You need to sell your property, estate sale, divorce sale, property needs work, whatever it is, non-paying tenants or squatters, I can sell any property. All you need to do is give me a call because I'll give you the facts that you need to make the right decision. Folks, a lot of people out there are getting taken advantage of by investors that are trying to put you in the wrong direction. You need to pick up the phone and call me at 800-243-1420. That's 800-243-1420. Let's start short sale. You owe more in your home than it's worth and the bank's giving you a problem. You have an auction date that you can't stop. I'll stop it. I'll make sure you walk away, even though you owe more in your home than it's worth, with money in your pocket. You'll walk away with more money than you ever thought, even though you're underwater. If you have equity in your property, I'll get you more. 800-243-1420. That's 800-243-1420.
If you're on Medicaid, the Essential Plan, or Child Health Plus, these programs will no longer renew automatically. Here's how to stay covered. Start by updating your contact information on your health insurance account. Then look for your renewal notice and respond by your renewal deadline. For expert help with renewing your health insurance or more information, visit nyc.gov/health/health coverage.
One overdose can take a life, but one spray of naloxone, one friend who is there, one person who knows help is available, could save it. Fentanyl is making the drug supply more dangerous, and more New Yorkers are dying of overdose than ever before. What you know can save a life. Help keep your community safe by learning about overdose risk and supporting access to life-saving services. Visit nyc.gov/alcohol and drugs to learn more.
If you're expecting your first baby, you may be eligible for free support to make pregnancy, birth, and infancy easier. Doulas help families handle the challenges of having a baby. Community health workers offer mental health support to new parents. Nurses provide personal support from pregnancy to parenthood. Call 311 or visit nyc.gov/health/babyhelp to find out about services, eligibility, and enrollment.
Hi, this is Rabbi Eli Cohen from the Crown Heights Jewish Community Council with a special opportunity for listeners of The Reset Show. If you have a small business, or if you would like to start a business and you have a great idea, we can help you with free courses in how to grow your business and free business counseling sessions with an experienced business counselor. Please call me, Rabbi Eli Cohen, 718-771-9000, and we'll get you hooked into this amazing opportunity.
Follow us on Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram.
Jammers, happy birthday to all those who are celebrating. Wishing you health and happiness on your birthday and prosperity in the coming year. Thank you for being a jammer.
Want to get in contact with CBJ? For advertising and all other business inquiries, call our office at 347-425-8227. That's 347-425-8227.
The bills are paid. All commercials are over. It's time for another music mega mix on the #1 internet trend, Caribbean Power Jam Radio. Turn it up.
BadMan Benny, you know what the thing got me. I say Caribbean Power Jam. Some boy if you know, simple as I represent, one not government. Right now, sound up, but sound up play. Caribbean Power Jam, I go bust them big head. Sound up, but sound up play. Caribbean Power Jam, I go bust them big head. Benny, one knock, one clap, no time at all. You know fire one pop with repeated shot automatic your lap. Head a roll like jelly and chop. Double plate inna the body and stop. Triple double plate pan heavy sound clash Benny. Play about the chop. Sound up, sound a go day. Caribbean Power Jam, I go bust them big head. Sound up, sound a go day. Caribbean Power Jam, I go bust them big head. Alright, Benny, tell them no fear, man. Are you a kill sound from day one? Oh, them fi disrespect Caribbean Power Jam when we a kill from day one. Them coulda big like King Kong. Benny a fire shot, man a fling bomb. Pump pick off like sick man. Them no fi bad fly, and them gyal and pitch pan. So tell them sound up, but sound up play. Caribbean Power Jam, I go bust them big head. Sound up, but sound up play. Caribbean Power Jam, I go bust them big head. Yeah man, you know what the thing going on, they do it and done by simple as I represent for the whole Caribbean Power Jam family. Yeah man, Brooklyn, I say New York. Sound it.
So everyone, We are back to the gallery here on Caribbean Power Jam Radio. Thank you all for joining us this evening. And again, make sure you have that Caribbean Power Jam Radio app. Also, for the gallery, make sure you subscribe to our YouTube channel. Follow us on Instagram and Twitter, and like us on Facebook. So you can, on Facebook and YouTube, watch everybody out there live. I see a lot of, see we have some Spanish listeners this evening. So I see them laughing and making jokes, only because of the emojis, but I don't know what they're saying. So rhyme scheme is going to have to translate for me at some future point. But big up to everybody out there that's joining us this evening right here in the gallery. So good night to you, Michelle. Welcome to the gallery. Good night to you, Esther, who was out there on YouTube and looking at my watch. I mentioned it earlier in the program that my watch was telling me that I was stressed. I was up in the red. Now I'm down in the blue. So I don't know what change took place between then and now, but I'm actually less stressed now than before. But we're going to continue on our discussion later on with Butterfly. We were speaking about the Montgomery, Alabama situation, and speaking about many things beyond that. Butterfly is our motivational speaker. I should say she is a motivational speaker, and she joins us here in the gallery on the third week of every month. So for those that have any questions or just have any comments, anything that's on their mind and they need some advice, need some assistance, need some guidance, that is what she is here to provide us with. So she is here to help us, and she does so on the third week of every month. So she will join us soon, but we are going to get into our looking forward segment. This is the looking forward segment of the gallery. This is the segment of our program where we play the music from the up and coming artists. So what we do at this time, we are going to play 3 songs, and you, the listening audience, will have an opportunity to vote for your favorite of these 3 songs that we are going to play on the YouTube channel of the gallery and on our Twitter page. So that's the gallery, spelling it DAGALLERY. So again, you can find us, we can find the poll later on after the show on YouTube and on Twitter. But again, we invite everybody to share, like, subscribe, all those things for the gallery on our YouTube, Facebook, Instagram, as well as on Twitter. So we're going to get into our first, and regardless of your genre and regardless of your location, you can submit music to be played during the Looking Forward segment so that we can feature you here. So what we are going to do at this time is I'm going to play these 3 songs. The first song we're going to play from an artist, he goes by the name of Rum Lord out of St. Vincent and the Grenadines, and this song is called No One Man.
It was me alone coming inside in she home. I think it was me alone. Save us, baby, in she phone. No girl, no one man. No one man, no. No girl, no one man. No one man, no. No girl, no one man. No one man, no. No girl, no one man. No one man, no. Why you cheat on me, baby? Tell me please. Why you cheat on me, baby? Explain please. Why you cheat on me, baby? Tell me please. Why you cheat on me, baby? Explain please. Tell me why you cheat on me, baby? Tell me please. Explain why you cheat on me, baby? Explain please. Tell me why you cheat on me, baby. Tell me please. Baby, why you cheat on me, baby? Explain please. No girl, no one man. No one man, no. No girl, no one man. No one man, no. No girl, no one man. No one man, no.
So that is Rum Lord, a song called No One Man. So I wonder why she had to cheat on him. and cause them to make a song like that. So we're going to take it from St. Vincent and the Grenadines and go a little bit to the west, to the island of Jamaica. And this is G. Ray's song called Book of Life.
Let Jah arise, and all his enemy shall scatter. Could have gone long time, but Jah keep we going. Mystic moving like the cool wind. Serious, I'm not joking. Blessing a flow like fountain. No care where the bad mind people and chat say. A chapter a day for the journey. Archangels surround we. Jah the king for the army. When I look in the book of life, Jah you worthy to be praised. You can keep your distance. Come a war with no response. When I look in the book of life, Jah you lengthen my days. Could we them a program? Now follow them slogan. Jah give me health and strength. No time for your warm age. Show out on the work with the big slick. Want the key for the gold bends. Furnish house on the mountain. In a the struggle we a tuckle and a hunt for the gold mine. For reach up a hill pretty sunshine. Now hang out like clothesline. Original we no combine. When I look in the book of life, Jah you worthy to be praised. You can keep your distance. Come a war with no response. When I look in the book of life, Jah you lengthen my days. Could we them a program? Now follow them slogan. Bigger heads not a future, no set for the youths them. More jokes and gun for deceive them. The system broken. Rob the poor man token. Watch out for the friends who claim them loyal. Pretend them real, them carnal. Through the thing get global. Them are running like patron. When I look in the book of life, Jah you worthy to be praised. You can keep your distance. Come a war with no response. When I look in the book of
So that is Book of Life from G. Ray. So make sure you open up that Book of Life. Of course, he's talking about the Bible in that song right there. So that is the second song from our Looking Forward segment. And again, any artist that has music they would like for us to play during the segment, you can feel free to contact the gallery via our social media pages. Send us a message and we'll give you the details on how you can submit your music to be played here. Now, as mentioned, we played 3 songs, and you, the listener audience, will get an opportunity to vote for the 3 songs that we will play on our YouTube channel and our Twitter page. So we're going to take it from Jamaica and take it further west to the continent of Africa, to the country Tanzania, or Tanzania, depending on how you pronounce it. And this is Kivumbi from Maru featuring Big Jonah.
My dog, yeah. My G, do Santana. Life ni kamba nusu kutoka roho. Kusaka money do. Kitani bila mabavu ta draw. Kupata tonge so simple. Ukipata kidogo umepata. Ni neema shukuru baraka. Mama akasema nwe na imani. Wakupanga mora. Leo kivumbi, simu umefika. Tukutane viwanjani, viwanjani. Leo kivumbi, tumezinyaka. Nenda iyo, nenda iyo. Tushatupa jiwe gizani. Kwani limempata nani? Leo mwendo wa kiko mizani. Hatunaga formula sultani, yeah. Simple, haikuwa simple, haikuwa kivumbi, simu umefika, tukutane viwanjani, viwanjani, leo kivumbi, tumezinyaka, nenda iyo, we sadaka nawe, mwenye kupata,
kuku gani walishika usukani sadaka dawe mwenye kupata kuku gani tulipotoka siotani lona maiji ndani ya kingora kila siku holiday tunachoma they don't call me Big Joe for no reason usizani kama ilikuwa simple lona maiji ndani ya kingora kila siku holiday tunachoma they don't call me Big Joe for no reason usizani kama ilikuwa simple sadaka dawe mwenye kupata kuku gani walishika usukani sadaka dawe mwenye kupata kuku gani.
So that is Mado song called Kivumbe. So those will be the 3 songs that you can vote for on our YouTube channel as well as on our Twitter page for the gallery. Rumlord, No One Man, G-Ray, Book of Life, Mado featuring Big Jonah, Kivumbe. So for the winner of the songs we played last week, we are going to keep it on the continent of Africa. And this is Savio, a.k.a. Major from Rwanda, song called Wake Up Africa.
Yes, I love you, Africa. Africa. You know how we treat our guests. No matter who treats us wrong. We beginning of human race. Always beautiful. Work hard and do our best. One love Africa. Wake up, Africa. Every day's a working day. Get up, Africa. Every day's a working day. Every day's a working day. Just let's free our mind. Send no more slavery days. Our handiwork before our land. We fight for bright future. Wake up, it's a working day. Get up, Africa. Every day's a working day.
Again, that is the winner from the song we played last week, Savio, aka Major from Rwanda, song called Wake Up Africa. And then again, for the song we played previous, you'll be able to vote for those on the YouTube channel at the gallery as well as on our Twitter page. For Rhyme Scheme, that is the song that he sent in, the Kivumbe song. So Rhyme Scheme was looking for another song, and he also corrected me that he was speaking Portuguese out there in the chat. So. But again, just welcome to Rhyme Scheme. Welcome to everybody. Welcome to Bonita as well, and everybody that's joining us here in the gallery. Good night to you, Don Crookshank, as well, and everybody joining us in the gallery this evening. And we will be speaking to Butterfly again. She's still with us. So thank you all for joining us here in the gallery. Number for the studio is 718-393-5385. So again, thank you all for joining us here in the gallery. So. And again, we are joined by Butterfly. So, welcome back. That was her cue.
I'm back. I was trying to keep things muted over on this side.
Yeah. So again, we are speaking to Butterfly about various topics, various things. Spoke about everybody that's getting back to school. Earlier spoke about the Montgomery, Alabama situation. And again, I will be reading off those charges, or I should say the updated charges later on in the program before we end. But actually, we do have a caller. Let me see. Welcome to the gallery.
Hello.
Hello. Good evening. Welcome to the gallery. Who are we speaking to?
You are speaking with Marlene Skade.
from the Association for the Children of Reggae.
I'll say that one more time so I can catch it and everybody else can catch it as well. Hello? Not sure if you can still hear us. Welcome to the gallery. Just introduce yourself once again.
Okay. My name is Maryse Cadet.
Okay.
And I am the president and the founder of the Association for the Children of Reggae, Haiti Incorporated.
Okay, and welcome to the gallery. Welcome to the gallery, and we thank you for joining us here this evening. As you mentioned, the name of your organization. So, what are your thoughts? I guess on anything we've been speaking about, or anything that's on your mind.
Can you speak a little bit louder because I don't hear you? You want me to be on speaker? Okay, yeah. I'll put you on speaker.
Can you hear a little? Can you hear? We can hear you clear. So.
Yeah, it's better.
All right. So we just thank you for joining us. As you mentioned, the name of your organization. Well, we have it. What does the organization do, by the way?
Basically, ACR was founded in 1995 with 24 underprivileged children, and right now we have over 400 children, and then we provide them nutrition, school supplies, and also education, and basically this is it.
Mm-hmm. And this is the organization is based as you mentioned in Haiti, helping the students in that country.
Basically, we are us members. We are here, but we have representatives in Haiti that also to manage the organization in Haiti.
Okay.
Yeah, we are. Yes. Our school is based in Lekai, which is the third largest city in Haiti.
All right. And what comes to mind now, because seeing some of the news of what's happening down there, just to give a switch of pace for everybody that's listening to the gallery. I guess, what is your perspective? As we have in what is your perspective? Because we've been reading about or seeing a lot about the gang violence down there in Haiti and how that's taking over the country, so to speak. And what is your perspective in that?
Basically, as I could tell you, it is terrible, because not only the people that live in Haiti, they don't have a life, and when they go to sleep at night, they don't know if they're gonna wake up, and they're not safe in the street. They're not safe also inside the house. Mm-hmm. So this is really a panicking. I don't know. It's non-functional the way to live.
And this
okay, insecurity also affects us, who usually travel to visit the school, have meeting and everything with the people over there. We have staff over there. We have a school over there. And even things that we send to Haiti, they don't reach the school at the destination because of these gang people that take over the whole country, almost.
So again, we are speaking with someone from an organization from Haiti, and we were speaking about I was watching some of the news lately. I know the UN themselves is planning on stepping in and helping in some shape or form. I don't know how they're gonna be able to do that, but in your thoughts, how did it get to this situation where we are now, to where the gangs are actually running over Haiti?
How it get there?
Yeah, how do we get to this point? In your thoughts, not in concrete, but just in your opinion, I should say.
I don't hear you clearly.
No, just say in your opinion, how did it get this bad? And you mentioned how bad it is with the gangs overrunning, but in your opinion, how did it get this bad to where no one internally is able to stop that, stop the violence and keeping things from getting out of control?
From what I heard, I don't live in Haiti, I don't know,
right.
But from what I heard, it's like all the politician people, they have their own gang, and then even the government, they say also influence in this gang situation. People, they have their own gang. That's why they cannot make it stop. They cannot do anything. They cannot control it. because if they are afraid that the gang people probably mention their names, things like that. So that's what it is. That's what it is.
And in terms of, like you mentioned, your organization, in terms of helping the school children and everything like that, as you mentioned, in terms of rendering some sort of physical aid, it's difficult to do that because of the gangs and everything that's taking place. But overall, what can we do to help? Because as you mentioned, and I just looked at the Children of Rainier, Haiti, or Association of the Children of Rainier, Haiti. What can we do, I should say, here in the gallery or the listeners, what can we do to help with your efforts or your situation, or what you intend to do or continue to do in helping those down there?
Okay. What we have established sponsorship for children, for students, and also we have a website that is www.acrhaiti.net. People could donate on the website. And also we have Zelle, which is acr@acrhaiti.net. This is our Zelle information. And we have also a PO Box, which is ACR at PO Box 1257, Baldwin, New York, 11510. Right now, as I'm talking to you, we have a boat ride because we do different activities in here to send the money over there to pay the staff and to feed the kids and to also provide them their education. So we have a boat ride, which is this Sunday, that is in Flushing. And the information is on the website, and also the information is on the ACR Facebook. And then we are encouraging people to come to support our educational program by going to the boat ride, which is this Sunday. And also, I could give my phone number. People could call me, which is 516-554-4141. Again, I'm going to repeat it. My number is 516-554-4141. And they could call 718-801-1901. 718-801-1901. So that would be wonderful if the people that hear this information, they could come to support us to raise money to support the store.
As you were speaking, I just looked it up. So acrhaiti.net. People can always log into that website. It's an organization, as they mentioned here, that is helps an institution of Rainier, as they mentioned here on the website, since 1995. So we do thank you for calling us and just giving us an update of what's happening down in Haiti, and also answering the questions as well. And again, if the way that you mentioned that we can support here from the gallery, and anybody that's listening, they could always go to acrhaiti.net. I'll post that on the gallery Facebook page as well, and Instagram and Twitter, so people can find out more information about your organization. But we definitely thank you for calling us up and sharing your thoughts and information. And again, any way that we can, anything that we can do to help, we can feel free to do so. We definitely appreciate you listening and calling in as well.
Thank you very much. It was worthwhile, to speak to you about ACR.
All right, no problem. I definitely appreciate the call.
Thank you.
And anyone else out there listening, 718-393-5385, you can feel free to call us up. Anything that's on your mind. We're still here with Butterfly. She's joining us here on the gallery, our motivational speaker. She joins us here every month. So I'm definitely appreciate her for always, except for the time she got hacked. Definitely appreciate her for appreciate her for joining us here every third week as she does so. So again, 718-393-5385. We were speaking about various things throughout the first hour of our program, and then we started getting into the Montgomery Brawl situation. So scrolling back Just want to read off a comment that Hazel had put out there earlier. Just want to make sure that I read that out there in the Caribbean Power Jam radio app. So and she echoed what you said. She said it was nice to see so many people getting involved, but sometimes getting involved could cause you your life. So she said she's not sure what she would do. And that's what we were speaking about earlier. You know, as you know, many people were sharing the video, many people were proud of what took place, but not many people themselves would join in and do such a thing as well. Terry on the Facebook said that she prays that we can stay united, paving the way for us
Absolutely.
all. United is the key. So
I absolutely agree.
So I'm gonna read off some of these charges. There were actually four charges that were one of the things that was interesting is that none of the charges as of right now are hate crime related. You know, they're basically saying it was not a racial incident.
A hate crime?
Right, they say it wasn't a racial incident. So detailing what took place. So we know that
we all know what it is.
Well, here's one of the reasons why they are saying that, because the co-captain who got off the boat, got off the boat and went to the dock to tell the people to move their small boat so that the boat that he was on can dock. Someone came to help. One of the workers of that pier came to help him during that brawl initially, and that person, it was a 16-year-old. No, he was a teenager. He was white, so he also got like. The video doesn't really, if you focus on the video, you would actually see this part of it, but because unfortunately we see through our lenses, the way we see things, we sort of, the owners, so to speak, of the boat that was told to move, and the co-captain of the ship the ferry that was trying to dock, who was black. So we seen the white on black aspect. But there was a deckhand, as they say, who was a teenager, who was white, who was actually helping the co-captain. And he also got beat up in the initial stages of that brawl before everybody else came in. So that's one of the reasons why they said it was not they're not situating it as a hate crime. However, there's testimony. It's not on any of the videos because the videos weren't able to catch anything that was up close. But people do say that there was a racial slur mentioned initially. So once they are able to confirm that, then the police department said they are willing to upgrade the charges. But as of right now, 3 people have been arrested. The 3 that were that attacked the co-captain, and then the person with the chair. So out of the entire brawl, 4 people are facing charges in regards to that. So that's basically the update. Some people, especially the people that on that boat, had to turn themselves in because the police were looking for them. But there was enough video for circulating out there, and everybody knew who they were. People posting pictures of them from their own Facebook page because I guess they were on a family outing itself, and so they were easy to find, but they had to basically turn themselves in. So basically, 3 have been charged. Well, 4 have been charged overall. Initially, there were 13 people that were detained, on the scene.
Right.
But so basically, everybody, with the exception of the person that was hitting people with the chair, everybody else that jumped in the brawl, they are not getting any charges as of right now. So, so that is as you mentioned, you would expect the person with the chair to get charged.
I expected that
to get something. But at least as of right now, nobody else that actually jumped in is getting charged with anything. As of right now.
As of right now, is left to be seen.
Right. So, as you mentioned, and as other people mentioned, it was a proud moment for some. The Kanzi in the chat says, great points made. How many lives could have been saved? Oh, that was earlier. How many lives could have been saved if people got involved instead of spectating? Actually, that's a recent
Right.
comment, but that's in regards to, many of the other things that we were speaking about earlier. Eric Gardner, George Floyd, and the various things where people just stand around and basically, videotape.
Right.
Not videotape.
Exactly.
I'm showing my age.
One question I
Yeah.
do have though
Mhm.
is I wonder if nobody else jumped in, what they would have had did to that man.
Well, the 16-year-old, the one that when you see the video that swam to the dock, he was on the ferry. He was jumping in anyway. And that's what he said. He said his thoughts was to go defend the co-captain.
Right.
So when he swam, he was jumping in anyway. So if nobody else came down to set it off, he would have been on the dock helping anyway, and then
Mhm.
maybe everybody else would have came in afterwards. So it was just one of those things that it happened the way it was supposed to.
The way it was supposed to happen.
In the divine scheme of things, it happened the way it was
Right.
supposed to happen.
Right.
There's some things that are just beyond the mundane level or the human level. That's just divine or spiritual, and we just have to just let things play the way that they
Play out.
the way they're gonna play. So it was one of those things that it went viral. A lot of people even made parodies about it, but of course the people that were actually involved, it was not a funny situation at the time. But people that they jumped in, got involved, and here we are today speaking about it. But again, we don't know if it were to occur if something like that was to occur anywhere else, would anybody or would it forced to this or going to the same type of response. So just happy to see that there were not too many other charges made besides the people that started the fight.
Right.
So we'll see what's going to happen in terms of the sentencing or even conviction. I put it like that.
Right. Exactly. Because they still got to go through.
Right.
I mean, what they got indicted.
Right. So they're charged, indicted. So now of course, it's going to be set up to go to trial.
Right.
And then,
so let's see what's going to happen at trial.
Right. So we'll see. Like, as mentioned, we'll see what happens with that. So we'll continue on with our discussion before the close of our show. We are still joined by Butterfly. She's our motivational speaker. I'm going to give her an opportunity to challenge everyone because even though we didn't get to follow up because of the delay throughout the summer, but she always gives a challenge for everybody so that by the time she returns, she's going to give you something to think about, and therefore for the weeks to come and before she returns, something to think about, and then come in and just tell your story. So gonna get back into some more music right here on the gallery here on Caribbean Power Jam Radio, and thank you all for joining us here this evening.
More music on trendybeats.com.
The Gallery with BadMan Benny. with BadMan Benny.
Bubba made it.
I see you out there, Rhyme Scheme. Shout out to you on this one.
Hata showtime baby, showtime baby, nipe showtime baby, showtime baby. Hata showtime baby, showtime baby, nipe showtime baby, showtime baby.
Red carpet from Sweet Dreams, living life on her ass. Now she's part of my team. This girl is getting cream. She's living life like she never seen before. Draped in Gucci, drop tops and more. Red bottoms and the capri pants, with the body that match trips on the weekend. But she's been around the world twice, like Mace and Puff, because she loves life. Now she's living it up on them private jets, but not in the past. Forget the retrospect. But she spend it 'cause she loved dough. No love because she's so cold, but success is a drug. She's blinded by lights, she's risking it all. Forget living it twice, and it's all so crazy. But it's showtime, baby.
Showtime, baby. Nipe showtime, baby. Showtime, baby. Hata showtime, baby. Showtime, baby. Nipe showtime, baby. Showtime, baby.
The Gallery with BadMan Benny.
Say now my love you didn't need for your life. Yeah, our love no be like. Say every day together, yeah, day and night. Yeah, if I leave you go by. Yeah, if you leave I go stroking by. Your body, baby. Loving your body, baby. As you're whining your body, baby. So crazy. Loving your body, baby. Girl, you want me. I just wanna let you know.
And good night to the Queen. One love, Denise. Again, as we have begun to take this plane down for a landing and you have your seatbelts buckled and getting ready for the close of the show, we do thank and appreciate everybody for joining us here this evening on the Gallery, and it's praying that the rest of your week goes well and you join us here in the Gallery next week. But as mentioned, Butterfly always gives us something to think about. Some sort of challenge, some sort of goal to achieve until we hear from her again. So, what do you have for the people?
So, what can I challenge them to do this time around? take it easy. Take it easy. We are running from here, there, and everywhere. I challenge you to take a break and be able to just think of nothing. And if you are thinking of too many things, write your thoughts down. Write your thoughts down.
And so if everybody just think about that throughout the course of the month or into the beginning of throughout the next month, and just when Butterfly returns, just join us and feel free to share your thoughts on that. So we definitely appreciate you joining us again this evening, and thanking everybody out there that joined us here in the gallery this evening as well. And of course, we may not see Butterfly next week, but God willing, I'll be here, and everybody else that's out there in the chat, everybody that's listening will be here as well. So again, subscribe to the YouTube channel for the gallery, like us on Facebook, follow us on Instagram as well as on Twitter. Write down your thoughts, but take an opportunity, throughout the course of the next few weeks. And as she mentioned, think about nothing and see if you're able to do so. And at the conclusion of that, just write down what the thoughts you have and bring that back. Hopefully you are willing to share that with the audience. Even if you want to be anonymous, you can feel free to do so somehow, but just feel free to join Butterfly next time she joins us here on the gallery. And as always, we end off the show on a positive note, so gonna leave that one for Butterfly as well to give us a positive quote, so we can always end up the show on a high note.
Okay. I will say this. Know that healing is a journey, even though we weren't talking about healing, but I feel like I need to say that. Healing is a journey, that it's not your destination. Healing is your journey, not your destination.
And that one is actually kind of deep. So healing is your journey and not your destination. So we thank you for that. We thank you again for joining us. And we thank you all out there for joining in and tuning into the gallery this evening. And until next time, saying God bless.
Peace.
The Gallery with BadMan Benny.
As me, I wake up, now she did my mind.
thank you all for joining us here in the gallery this evening. Good night to you, Raquel Gentle. Good night to everybody out there that joined us, and good night to you, Queen Farah, and everybody out there on the Facebook and the YouTube. Esther and everybody else, we appreciate you for joining us this evening. And as Butterfly mentioned, that your healing is a journey and not your destination. So again, saying God bless everybody out there.
If I tell you say I love you, no day for me, young girl. Oh, young girl. No, tell me no, 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 no. Oh, 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 oh. Baby, come give me your lo, 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 lo. Oh, 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 oh. You got me like oh, 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 oh. Shawty, come give me your lo, 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 lo.
The Gallery with BadMan Benny. Please don't touch that dial. Power Jam will be right back after these words from our sponsors.
Brooklyn.